peace and relax. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk seriously about um, this crazy prostitute from Florida. I wanted to come and talk about it because I believe that that death binding that I did on her is actually working. There's several reasons why I believe that it's working. So I wanted to let people know something. Not everybody knows the story, but a lot of you do know. Tina Rodan has mental issues. So does Mike, but I'll get to him in a minute. And what Tina has been doing is one of the most egregious things that I have ever seen anybody do. And she's done other things. And I think that what is at the foundation of a lot of the stuff that Tina has done is number one, the fact that she's a racist. Number two, the fact that she has big time jealousy. Now, Tina and Mike, both, they're running buddies. They have been running buddies for years, for 13 years, okay? Mike literally worships the ground that Tina walks on. And part of the reason why is because Mike is a white supremacist. He is. He believes that white people are better. He believes that white men are better. He has absolutely no respect for black people, which is why he has always been willing to tell this very awful lie on me that if it would have happened in a hypothetical situation, it would have been hard to prove that it happened because both me and Tiffany, like Tiffany would be in her 40s by now. I'm almost 50. So it would really be no way to prove it either way. Okay. So this is where God has to come into play, and this is where spirits have to come into play. So Mike has been willing to lie from the beginning. I did get him to admit to the truth, but he went back on his truth that he spoke, which is why Mike has been dying ever since. Okay. And he's been trying to hold on to me because Mike is a loser and he doesn't want to go alone. Right. Like meeting a strange white woman on the internet and making a decision to go around and tell lies on an innocent black woman is absolutely insane and crazy work, right? Like it is. And it proves that he does not love or care about himself. Now, Tiffany is dead because she betrayed me the way that she did. She died because of that. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it. I don't. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I talked to my spirits about that. I would have rather her not died. I would have rather her just come clean about it, to be honest with you. And I think that she would have eventually came clean, which is why my death spirits have set their sights on Mike and Tina. Tina continuously goes around calling me a pedophile. So does Mike. We all know that death has overcame him. Death has become Mike. We all know that because we've all seen Mike on camera. He is totally possessed by death, but so is Tina. Both Tina and Mike are going to pass away because of the lies that they told. I have told both of them. I have said, even though I don't like you, even though there are countless other reasons why I feel like both of you people don't need to be on this earth, Mike does not have any money. Mike will never be allowed to have thousands of dollars ever again, because Mike is the type of person that will do stupid stuff with money. Mike will never be allowed to be wealthy ever, because Mike will try to take his money and he will try to harm people with it. He'll try to harm me. Mike can never have money. As long as Mike has this obsession and he stays in this psychosis, he is never going to have anything. Now, I want to talk to y'all about death magic, okay? Pretty much when you deserve it, when it is justified, and I have no fear, I have no nothing. This is the reason why uh, in that sector, Mike has consistently tracked my family, reporting when my mother passed away, reporting when my father passed away. That has nothing to do. My parents are separate entities from me. My parents had their own thing going on, their own adversarial energy. What Mike doesn't realize is that he is not safe whatsoever. When you put death on a person, especially a person like them that deserves it, that person becomes possessed. So pretty much it's too far gone because it's been more than 10 years. And what spirit has been preparing us for, like all of the witnesses of what they're doing, what they have been preparing us for is the fact that at this point, neither Mike or Tina is going to admit it. There was a small window back in 2019 when Mike saved himself. Because when I met up with Mike, he came online, he admitted that he lied, and he went back on it because he's too weak for Tina. And that's his problem. Okay. It's not something that I need to be worried about because I'm not out in social media making up lies about people. That's their problem. Okay. But whenever a person has death magic put on them, death possesses them, death follows them, death takes over. And with both of them, death has taken over their souls. Death has taken over their bodies. Tina is not going to ever cam up and show herself. She's never going to do it. Like, she's never going to just go live from her phone and just cam the fuck up. She's not. I believe that Tina is trying to do reversal spells. Girl, you are never going to be able to reverse that off of you unless you tell the truth. Otherwise, I will take you down. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck about who cares about her. When you are following a person around, telling lies like that with an intention of ruining their life, ruining their reputation, ruining their livelihood, ruining them to the point where you're trying to make it to where they can't support their children, you're trying to create a false reality in that person's life where they could possibly be rejected by potential lovers, which my man is would never reject me, like, ever, like, never. You know what I mean? He would never believe that. And I would say probably 99% of the world would never believe that shit, right? So pretty much what is happening with Tina at this point is that Tina is dying. I don't care how lively she tries to act, she is totally under possession by my spirits. And we just gonna see it to the end. We gonna see it to the end. I can promise you, she can come at me talking that, oh, I'm young, I'm younger than you. That don't have nothing to do with it. It wouldn't matter if you was 30 something, 40 something, or 100 something. You are going to pass away, and soon. And soon. She has to. Either her or Mike. They are dead set on doing death magic on me. See, y'all not understanding that when a person tells a lie like that about you, that is considered to be a very mundane way of doing death magic on a person. The difference is that neither one of both of them are weak. Tina is not a strong person whatsoever. She's not. She knows how to act. She knows how to pretend. But at the end of the day, Tina is going to pass away for telling that lie on me. It's the ancestors are going to make sure that she does it. My spirits, my daemons, they're going to all make sure that she dies. So at this point, like, and we've been knowing this, like, at this point, what I saw, and it is nothing that anybody can do for her. It is nothing. I saw what spirit was doing to her, and they are basically sending her so much death because I have to survive and get on with my life. You cannot just run into a person and decide, oh, I'm going to make up something about you and I'm going to try to ruin your life and I don't give a damn. No, you're going to find out that you're not going to do that. And if any of y'all have ever went through that, you best to believe, which I don't know anybody that's been through that. Tina's going to end up dead. I can tell that my death spirits have taken over her. They're going to let her continue to lie until she passes away. That is a fact. It is nothing that she can do about it. I own her soul. The soul is mine. And people in social media need to be careful fucking with her and Mike because you may have the same fate. It is very important for people to know that Tina is lying and so is Mike making that shit up. They did it because Tiffany was on drugs, a raging alcoholic, raging, and she was upset because I didn't want to be friends with her anymore. When the day comes that Tina passes away, I don't want to hear it. Now, here's the kicker. When Tiffany passed away, that of which, okay, think about it. You have a person that doesn't want to be around you. You have a person that doesn't want to hang around you because of your lifestyle, right? Let's say you unfriended somebody because you didn't agree with their lifestyle and you could see that they were going to bring bad things into your life. That person decides to tell a lie on you. A sexual lie is a big deal. Listen, I don't give a fuck about white women and how they feel about that shit. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Because we all know that it's a double standard when it comes to white women. They are usually given a pass for things like that. Anytime a white woman is involved, they are given a fucking pass. And the crazy part about it is that Tiffany was the one that was having sex with underage people. That's the crazy thing about it. That's the insanity of the situation. It's crazy. I have never in my life slept with anybody underage. They keep talking about when I met her. When I met Tiffany, I was 17 years old and didn't touch her. So I wasn't even 18 yet when I met Tiffany. Didn't touch her. You sit around and you betray somebody in that way and you make up a lie and you allow that lie to be spoken in your name. What do you think that you're doing? You have an intention to hurt that person on a very deep level, right? You have an intention to hurt somebody. What do you think is happening to your heart? What do you think is happening to your body? What do you think is happening to your life? Period. End of story. Y'all need to be careful fucking with those people. Do not fuck with them. They are cursed. They curse themselves. I didn't have to curse them. They cursed themselves. Now, I will tell you that we all know, as history has proven, that racists, they can and have lied on black peoples before and gotten them killed. Can't none of them motherfuckers ever touch me. They can't physically lay hands on me, but they can do other things. That is the reason why a lot of the work that I have done, a lot of the direction that I have taken from God to protect me on a physical level. An accusation that is not true is still negative energy. It's still negativity. It's still toxic. So, what I have been doing is I have been protecting myself, but I have noticed certain things that are happening right now that I can see within myself that are happening. Tina is going to pass away. Mike is probably going to last a little bit longer. Tina ain't going to be on this earth too much longer. She's going to pass away. I can tell that she's possessed by my death spirits. I can tell. She's going to die. She's going to end up dead. That's a fact. Nobody has to walk around with that kind of fucking stigma of a lie like that on them. I don't give a fuck what kind of double standard that lesbians have. Like, I can imagine that, probably in the lesbian gay community, that maybe perhaps that's accepted. It's not accepted by me. In fact, I remember back then when I turned 18, Tiffany was trying to flirt with me. Aaron had to come in the room and pull her off of me because I told her, I said, well, I was like, girl, I said, that's illegal because she propositioned me. Now, I don't know what the fuck was going on at home to make Tiffany be at that age like that, but I kept her away from me because I went and I told my mama, and my mama said, right now, what you need to do, because I was living in my apartment. That's one of the reasons why I got evicted out of that apartment, is because my mother said, you need to go ahead and move back home. I just didn't turn in the keys. She said, you need to never have her in your home again. Now, this was when we were young. No, I think I was probably 20 at the time, and Tiffany was like 15, about to turn 16. Because Tiffany's birthday is in May, and my birthday is in June. Mike and Tina are both creating so much hell and negativity for the people around them. It is ridiculous. It is going to happen. You can't just make up shit about people. You can't just make up things about people. What am I supposed to do with my life? Is my life supposed to be ruined? I'm not supposed to ever be able to get a job. I'm not supposed to ever live. Fuck that. There is nothing ever that Mike or Tina could ever do to make me sad to the point where I would give up on myself and give up on life. Trust me, he's tried to fucking do it. I can laugh about it. We can make jokes about the shit. But at the end of the fucking day, this is what these people are doing. Loose lips sink ships. You deserve to die when you make up shit like that about people, especially when the exact opposite is the truth. Now, Tina keeps coming around with this shit because she's dying. Tina's dying. She does not look anything. She does not look anything like what she's trying to make herself look like in those AI photos. Tina looks horrible. Ask her to cam up. She cannot do it. If Tina were to cam up, it would show what she's going through. Period. End of fucking story. You're not going to go around and tell people that I had sex with an underage girl. You're not going to do that. I'm not even a fucking lesbian. I realize that there are probably a lot of lesbians who have done that. Not I, but I can imagine there's a lot of lesbians that didn't. I ain't no lesbian and I ain't never slept with nobody underage. So y'all are going to witness it just like y'all witnessed Tiffany getting killed. I don't give a damn about what I don't care about y'all feelings. I have a family to support. They are not going to induce poverty into my family. They are not going to bring disgrace and shame to my family. It's never going to happen. Not to mention, Tina was trying to dabble in vampire magic. I never forget. She got into it with that dude, Jimmy, and she was arguing. And she was like, I'm draining you. I'm draining you. You know, she thinks that she's a parasite. What good has it done her? It has done her no good. Tina is bigger than she was before. Those AI pictures are not real. At the end of the day, it is what the fuck it is. At the end of the fucking day. And see, for me, I don't give a fuck. That's why people come and pay me for justice. If I was the type of person to give a fuck about your adversary and what the fuck they want to do with you, then you'd be screwed too. Tina is an adversary, and so is Mike, and both of them will die, and they will keep decaying. They will keep decaying until they come clean. At this point, however, it's a bit too late because the way my spirits see it is that they have put me at risk way too many times. They have spoken to people, they have went and lied to people and manipulated people, had other people, strange people, various people, groups, all kind of people throwing shit at me. Tina has went to these groups and lied and bared false witness, and literally my spirits have had to fight battles with people. They have had to take time out of their fucking existence to fucking fight this shit off, and they are tired of both of them. That is a fact. I put that shit on my life that the bitch is lying. And you know what? The crazy part about it is that I know her fate. I know Tina's gonna die very soon. And she probably wants it because she's sad and depressed. All that shit is bullshit. You are a damn fucking fool. The only people that are buying into that shit are either fucking people that are in a fucked up situation frame of mind just like she is, or racist. They fucked up Hope's life too with that bullshit. Hope would probably still be alive. They had Hope on Mike's panel one night wishing death on me. Hope was dead a few months later. It's them doing it because I'm going to be protected. Period. End of fucking story. My children are going to be protected. My man is going to be protected. My grandbabies are going to be protected. My family is going to be protected. Everybody around me, my clients are going to be protected. Everybody, because see, you got to understand that you're dealing with destiny and you're dealing with fucking fate. So at the end of the goddamn day, you can be as delusional as you want. Making an AI photograph of yourself is not going to cover up the truth. If you really and listen, outer appearances really don't mean hardly nothing. I done seen a lot of people that died that look normal. They look good. It don't look like they should be dying. Okay? And I know for a fact Tina has cancer too. She just hasn't been diagnosed with it. Or maybe she has. I haven't looked into it. Okay? You can come on here and play as many whole games as you want, but this is serious as a fucking heart attack. Going around lying, posting stuff is not going to take away that heaviness in your heart. My heart feels fine. My heart feels good. My heart is healthy. You the one running around here. You the one running around here with a heavy heart. Posting it over and over again, you're just going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the hole. And that black sector cannot protect you. They cannot. Nobody can protect you from that. Now, she may be able to reverse her condition by telling the truth, both of them. And I noticed that Pat Smith and Talia have both told that lie. Now, they don't speak on it too much, but I've heard Pat say it over and over again. Pat is very sick too. That is what you get. You get what you get and you don't throw a fucking fit. What did you expect for me to get sick? Did you expect for me to die? Did you expect for me to starve to death? Did you expect for me to live in squalor? Did you expect for something fucked up to happen to me and mine? You got me fucked up. And it's nothing you can fucking do about it. This is a fact. So I just wanted to say that. And Spirit already told me when they die, you ain't got to worry about it. Because when Tiffany passed away, some dumbass was over there trying to send me negative karma. Hey, Paul the Wise One. Some dumbass was trying to send me karma. Girl, this is a life or death situation. You're standing at the platypus between life and death with that lie that you told, and you're choosing death every fucking day. Time is ticking. You're dealing with Saturn, but you're also dealing with Pluto, and you're dealing with the sun and the moon, honey. You're gonna have to tell. You may be able to reverse the condition. Otherwise, I don't need for you to tell the truth. The truth is in the air. The truth is on the earth. The truth is everywhere. I ain't touched that girl when she was young. I ain't touched her. Didn't even see her when she was young, except for that one or two times that she was with my baby daddy's boyfriend. This is the fucking truth about the situation. And my baby daddy don't have to worry about it either, to be honest with you, even though it pisses me off that he made this bitch a part of our fucking life. That's why he never sees or talks to his son, his child. It's fucked up. He should have a relationship with Ty. He doesn't. But you know what? At the time, I was 17, Aaron was 16, and Tiffany, his cousin, was 15. So nobody that was an older person, with an exception, and I don't know and I can't confirm it, but it looked like it to me, and I believe it's been so long. This is 30 years ago. This is 30-something years ago that Tiffany was in her teens. You know, I kind of suspected that Aaron's uncle Mickey may have been inappropriate with her, which was why I offered her a ride home. I said, do you need me to take you home? So, you know, whenever the fuck you get through, this story is a cautionary tale. This is the reason why people don't like to get involved to fucking help people. I should have, back then, I should have looked the fuck away. If you ever see a young girl, in particular a young white girl, that was in the situation that Tiffany was in because she ran away from home. She was staying over there with Aaron's uncle in an abandoned fucking house with no running water. This is the reason why people don't like to fucking get involved. So here I am 30 something years ago trying to do the right thing. I said, Tiffany, do you need me to take you home? I had no idea who you were, what was going on. I'm here to take you home. She didn't want to go home. I made her go home. None of those things are my problem. I was an innocent bystander trying to do the right thing. And then here we are 20 something years later, and Tiffany concocts this bullshit. That's a damn tragedy on her part. So I don't give a damn what y'all think about Tina. Tina either needs to come clean about the lies and the deception, or she will perish. And it is no atonement. She can't, well, I'm kind of using the wrong word, but she can't put that off on anybody. Neither can Mike. They are either going to come clean or pass the fuck on. They can perish because I know that I'm not going to suffer. I know that my family is not going to suffer. Something like that. They've been spreading that lie around in social media, giving people my first and last name, making these accusations could have stopped me from getting a job. Could have stopped. Hey, you're not thinking straight. Are you on drugs? Or are you crazy? And Tiffany was delusional because we heard her on that phone conversation when she threatened to kill me and my children. She said she can come down to Georgia and kill me and get away with it. Obviously, Tiffany was mentally ill at that time, during that time. So, and I thought it was interesting seeing Tina on a panel, hearing the sound of her voice. She got death on her and she cannot take it off. Try to take it off of her. You gonna die your damn self. She bringing it on her goddamn self. That's one of the reasons why I'm very careful with my clients. There are times when, you know, uh, you know, I can remove death magic from people. The fact she is actively lying on me, trying to put and keep me and my innocent children in dire straits, Spirit is going to take her, take her. End of story. I don't care about how you feel about black people. I don't care about how you feel about single mothers. I don't care about none of that. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Because a lot of times these men, they will back up, they will placate women like that because they're giving them sexual favors. It does not matter. You can tell by the sound of her voice. I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. Keep up with the bullshit. Keep posting anything like that. Don't make no damn posts. Hey, if you feel like it's worth your life, then go ahead and die then. Now, as far as Mike, Mike is burning in hell. He burning. That's why he was all fucking crispy and shit that last time. Face all sunken in and shit, crinkly and wrinkly, looking like a burnt piece of damn toast. But what they're doing at this point is ping ponging the death back and forth to each other. You can't send me death. You can't kill me. Even if you tried to bring your ass over here and do something to me, my spirits would stop you. What do you think this is? Shangri-La? The fuck is this, open season? No. And then not only that, please don't come talking about some Hail Mary, praise Jesus. When you die, if you believe in hell, trust me, you going there. Now, as I was raised in the church, I believe that there's a place. A lot of people say, well, I don't believe in heaven and hell. I don't believe in hell. I do. Because I believe that hell is a place where people like Tina and Mike go. So, Tina, you can keep playing that game all you want. You must not care much about your life. Trust me, I witnessed it. I was around Mike. I was around Mike. Keep that in mind. I was around Mike from 2019 until 2025. I was around him. And I actually spoke with him about this, and he had a serious conversation with me about it. And I told him, I said you need to realize that you playing around with death. I don't deserve that. I'm not even a lesbian. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve for my husband to look at me and think that way about me, even though he wouldn't judge me. Even if it was the truth, my husband would not judge me. Because I was not 18 or older when I met Tiffany. I was 17. Which means that if I did do something, that it would not be illegal, but I did not. Wasn't even thinking about no shit like that. Was the furthest thing from my mind, just like it's the furthest thing from my mind now. Only I'm thinking about it because I'm talking about it. But other than that, I don't think about being with women. I don't think about girl on girl sex. That's what they do. Okay. So, my spirits are on Tina, and it's nothing she can do about it. I think they're delusional. I think that she thinks that because she's Latino, and then I think that she thinks that she practiced Santeria. She's claimed to be a Santata. I don't believe none of that shit. She ain't nothing. She will rot. That is a fucking fact. And she's rotting right now. I can promise you that shit. Okay? So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm gonna go ahead and get back up here because I got client case I gotta do some work on real quick. I meant to do it earlier. I'm gonna get it done before I go to sleep. So I gotta go. And what I'm gonna do is move on with life while you sit up there and decay. Trust me, I know all about it. Okay. And one of my dark spirits that is an ancestor, they're all of our ancestors. One of my dark spirits, the Lord of Flies, is on her. She's decaying. That's what happens. That is what happens when you make up lies about people like that. You do not make up lies about somebody being a pedophile when they're not. So nobody should even have to tell a normal person that. If you're a normal person, nobody's going to have to tell you that. Okay? All right, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all later. I got to go. Bye.